G'day, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you're all well today. I'm Jenny, and first of all, I would like to. Where are they? Oh, just give me a minute, please. Okay. A little shout out. True Joy Home and Studios. Yay. I got encouraged and inspired to do these index cards. We all do index cards. And it's something just a little different. Here we go. Pile them in here. Here we go. Now I got my little index cards and cut them in half. Little tag on the top. And here we go. Check this out. They look like little stitched quilted cards she did. She did a couple different ones. So what I've done, because I love quilting, I like to put little applique iron-on things and that on there on my quilt. So I also got a little flower and things to pop on there. So this one's got zigzag and then normal stitching. It's not actually sewn, so it's just a Sharpie like we sometimes do. So this was fun. These are just for little pieces, little pockets. Still got some little appliques to do. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. They got all pink tags because I've got a whole box of these folders, this colour I got from the op shop a while ago. There was 100 in there, or 200, I can't remember. It's a big box. So this was really fun. So I easily got carried away. I found it so much easier to do the whole card and then cut it in half, because this was 5 inches, and of course I got 2.5 inches. And that was fun. So you can do any size index card, of course. So just using up all the little scrap papers. And yeah, that was really, really fun. I enjoyed that. So I got carried away. So I have plenty now, and I can decorate them a little bit more. And because I enjoy quilting, literal quilting, making quilts, seriously, I couldn't help myself. Put these in here. Check this out. Yep. So there's my paper ones. Oops, I hope I was on camera. This is actual material. Can you see that? I put a glittery ribbon through there as well. So I went through all my scraps I keep from my quilts. I always keep scraps. And look at that. And it is got backing on it as well. The webbing in the middle. I had to find my thinnest one possible. And then I sewed it on like this. I did a double piece. It feels beautiful. It feels like a puffy little quilt. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I did that. These ones. I'll just show you again, just in case I was off camera, because I was a little concerned about that. There we go. I love quilting. I love putting little appliques on. And that's what I did. Just went round it with a little, I used my fine, micro fine one and a fine Sharpie. So I did that. Thank you for encouraging me with that. And that was so much fun, just using up all the scraps. So I first got my card and decorated it, and then I cut it in half. And we got a beautiful little writing space. We used different colours. Okay, so I did that. Now I did this. Just move this aside a little bit. How did I do this? Okay, so here's my index card. There was no way I was going to do this, do the small ones. I could cut it in half, but I just didn't want to because it's just too beautiful, that size. So here's my index card. I already got it ready. Here's my scraps that I've sewn together. I was doing this late last night. I think I finished about 11. And that's my scraps. Now I'm going to turn it over. There's a little piece of ribbon I put through, zigzagged it on. This is the batting, the middle batting I got. Nice thin piece. And you can see where I've sewn it. Just, that's the quilting, what you call the quilting. So I just done it like that. So I first put the batting on here and sewed it this way. So I needed to sew it on. And then I turned it over and did the quilting. Okay, that's what I did. This went on first before the batting. So I just did all the quilting, and then we have the card. And this is the best way I did it because I can't do any pins. I don't want pinholes in here. This is what I've done. Just some of that. It's double-sided tape. Now I'm going to make sure it's up the right way because I've got some flowers. There's a beautiful little butterfly there. So I'm going to put it this way. I'm going to layer it. Now I cut this a little bit shorter than the card because when you sew, things stretch. Line it up. And that's how I placed it on. Then I'd go to the sewing machine. So what I also did is I made sure I trimmed all these little bulky pieces underneath, and I ironed it really flat. Well, you're supposed to iron when you're quilting, iron along when you're quilting. So I'm going to take that to the sewing machine, and I'm going to do, because I've done this style, I'm going to do a zigzag style. So I shall be back. Okay, here I am. Little zigzag right round. Snip there. Oh, I did double back stitch. Okay, so that's done. You can do it in a coloured one if you like, but no, I just did it like that. So anyway, whoops, there it is. And I got that little butterfly in and that in. So now I trim it. It is easier to trim than trying to trim it to fit this because material does move little bits. So just these pinking shears. This is the scalloped one. These are actual quilting scissors. And I just close as I can to the paper like that. This is a little tricky, but you'll get it. Move it forward a bit. It's not so neat, but that's okay. Don't stress about it. And of course I'm on camera. What's new? There we go. It's right next to it. There we go. My voice is a bit grouchy or something. My throat, my coughing, everything. It's just the cold. And I hibernate this time of year. I don't know if anyone else does that in the winter. Ooh. There we go. And this guy. There we go. That doesn't. Oh, yeah. It does a little bit matter. I'll just straighten that up. There we go. And there we go. Oops, got that. You fix it. Doesn't matter. What do you think? It was still squishy like a quilt. I was going to put buttons and things on, but this is going in pockets, so we really don't want to make it any wider. And you can see just the batting, it's not sticking out, so it's just under there. That was fun, so much fun. So I was encouraged. So that's the two real quilting. And these are the Sharpie ones. These are the same size. They just cut in half. Some have got zigzag. I was going to say stitching, fake stitching. It was such a fun way to use up the scraps. Okay. I'd also like a little shout out to Pamela, Making Memories. I got encouraged by her cleaning. She was doing some cleaning and decluttering. So I watched all that, and I'd been doing that myself. It's just helped me to get motivated, especially in this time of year. I'm stuck inside, so I might as well do this semi-spring clean and organising. So thank you, Pamela, Making Memories. Thank you for that encouragement. And thank you to Joy Homes and Studio. I know that's a bit weird. Thank you for this idea. I would also like, if you got a moment, what I've been up to. Let's move this aside. Whoops. What have I been up to as well? Well, I've been decorating this one. This was a gift to me, a prize from my spring journal. I'm starting to use that up. So what I've done is been decorating it. These cake. Oh, I love cake. Who doesn't love a bit of cake? I can write something on there. And this only had 2 pages, so I added 2 more. So I added a pink. That was my last pink dyed page, and that was my last blue dyed page. So I just gave them a soft stamp, and the 2 original pages I did a soft stamp. And this little pocket went right round. This was the leftover. Put that in there. This was a little leftover paper. I just folded it in half, did the corners. That's more information, little writing, whatever I like. And yay for today, a bit of encouragement for myself. So I put in 2 extra pages. I'll be finishing that. And then I went, uh-oh, no, it's too thick. So that's the original line. And I took it to my scoreboard and did another score. There was enough room to do another score. And I was able to, whoopsies, make just a little adjustment here so I could fit my extra 2 pages in. That's beautiful. Thank you, Sherry from Share Bear Cottage. Oh, that's all ready for me to continue to decorate. Okay, what else? A little bit of fun. Hang on. Okay, here we go. No, it's not holy water. No, I brought this. Just sometimes in the supermarket, I like to buy little things. And it said hatching chinnamals, I think it is. And I thought, oh, great, this looks like fun. And they got little butterfly wings. And there's instructions, but I couldn't see the English one. So I had to Google, I thought, because it says here, hold, hatch and play. And of course I opened it up. And silly Billy me, that's the only instructions I thought. No, hold. Oh, see that? I'm holding it. It's like nothing's coming out, so I had to Google it. So this is what I did. You need a little bit of warm water. And apparently you pop it in and watch it hatch. Some of them do a little extra, let's just say, what do you call it? So you put it in. Okay, yes, this is exciting. No, nothing happening. Oh, hang on. Changing a bit of colour. I don't know. 3 hours later. Nothing's happening. A little bit of discoloration there. I don't know. I'm not sure how this is supposed to work. But yeah, you're supposed to just put it in there. Okay, let's just put that aside. Maybe that's a little failure. Doing it wrong. Oh, okay, I want to show you. A minute. I don't know. I was probably doing it wrong. I've got enough water. Let me spin it around. There's no other holes. And nothing's happening. Don't know. Just put it there. Well, big fat failure. Oh, hang on. Something's going on there. Anyway, let's just put it here on the side and see what happens. So, smiggles. Some of you didn't know what smiggles was. I love smiggles. Here's their bag. Smiggles. Love it. I love the bag. I've got 2 bags, 2 different bags now. Oops, hooked up. And what's smiggles? Okay, let's have a look. It's in my bag. Look how pretty the handle is. So I'm going to keep this one hanging up. Look at that. Care Bear. Little Care Bear handbag. Look, check that out. They have lots of stationery as well. Nothing happening there. How gorgeous is that Care Bear? Really glittery. There's a handle. I keep them for a little while and then I hand them on to little girls that I know of that's in my congregation. And that's full of paper. How cute is that, eh? They are gorgeous. So I don't know if that you have smiggles in your country. Beautiful. It's like a hard vinyl. That's a vinyl as well. Look at that. Okay, so I got that one. Nothing happening there. Okay. I think it's going to be a failure. See, I got this one. on, Smiggles. Look how gorgeous that is. Look at the colour. Whoops. Take that off. And I'll put something else on there, I think. Look at the colour. Beautiful, squishy. Smiggles. And this one. Oh no, it's too cute. And there's the handle. The handbag type handle. That's a big one. But I don't think I'm going to use that. Look how cute this is. Because I thought this is great. I can put this, it's got a little name tag, in my handbag instead of having all my little pieces floating around. What do you think? All my little personal things. Oh, cute. Oh, how sweet is that? Smiggles. Smiggle. Okay, so putting that there. That's great. That'll go in my handbag. Just put all my personal pieces in there. I thought that would be lovely. What else have I got? I'm going to love these. Oh, I'm missing something. Oh, it'll show up. Look at that. I'm missing. Oh, I don't know. There's something else. I got 2 freebies. I got that as a freebie, and I don't know where it's gone. Oh, just a minute. Well, there you go. It took off. Oh, where it's gone. Look at these. How cute are these? There's a little cupcake. And guess what? Oops, got paper in. How sweet is that? He's too cute. Another cupcake. Designed to hook on your bag. Open this one. Oh, it's too cute. Okay, here we go. That was fun. I'm sure a lot of you have disappeared from the video by now. Sorry. Mini collectibles. There was also a croissant. I didn't like the croissant. This one was a freebie. It's a bit packed, so not much can fit in there. Maybe a little secret key or something. I just don't know where the other piece is. There was a yeah, I don't know where it's gone. Anyway, yeah. I like collecting little smiggles. So that's what smiggles is. This hadn't done anything. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. That's what I thought I was supposed to do. But anyway, starting, there's a little movement of something. You know. Oh, it's cracked here. So that's started. Maybe I need to put it deeper. You think? I don't know. Oh well. So that's all, ladies and gentlemen. Please take care. Keep safe. Love and hugs from the land down under. And I'll catch up with you soon. Bye.